Oh shit! No, people. What? My mouse! My mouse is not working. Oh no, it's low on battery, people. No, not like. No! Oh my god, a tiny net. I've been stuck in a tiny net. Good morning, Bebo. How are we all doing today? Hopefully very, very well. We are off to get some grain. I'm going to try and catch fish with grain, which seems just like better than making fish for fish. This is all very, very smart, people. Just trust me. And that'll make a tiny bit more sense if you caught last episode, but not complete sense. Basically, we are delving into fish and fish oil. I'm testing the technology in the overworld up near our MV room. And 'tis all for good reason, people. We are going to make a start on our Twilight Forest sky base. A very rudimentary start, granted, but a start, people. And we are going to run entirely off of biodiesel. Okay, right. Test time. Come on. Okay, well it doesn't want grain bait. No problem. That's a problem. I don't care. I think we're going to look straight past this trap. We're going to finish this quest, and then we're going to have a peek at the next trap on. I don't know if it requires far less fishing bait than this one. I will just be very, very happy. At the moment, it's not very cost effective to do it this way. First quest down, people, and what? It may likely be the only quest of the episode. I'm not sure. I don't actually have plans for that. I would like to dive into the next fish trap, so I'm sure we'll get a little reward for that one. But overall, we're going to put a focus on getting the early stages of our biodiesel set up on some very early blocks in a very basic building in the sky. I'm not sure quite what we're going to do yet. I do think a ship would be the best early point, and this is going to be a biodiesel ship, so it's not going to be a pretty thing. It's going to have to be quite big as well, but we'll work it out. For now, let's work on these fish traps. I actually have a few made, people, and look, it wants us to handcraft this first one. No problem. I think we're going to need a lot of these if they work as I suspect they do, but let's test them out for now. Oh, it's working, I hope. We've got an emerald for some reason. We can't put this conveyor on, but that's fine. Let's just see if it works. I hope that yes. No problem, people. I have an idea. I don't know how fast these things are, or what we're going to get that can't be changed into fish oil, but we can filter all of those things out. Right, let's scale up the test environment a little more. I don't think one is going to tell us too much. Right, let's... Ooh, okay, well that's pretty quick, people. This is exactly what I wanted. Passive fish production. No bait required, people. Okay, so let's scale up the test a little more before we actually, you know, invest heavily into this technology. Ooh, look, there's crabs in this. We've caught crabs, people. Right, so we're going to build one of these at slightly greater cost because we want the quest. No problem. There we are. Fish Trapping 2.0. Why do I like the name of that quest so much? Brilliant. Okay, I don't know why I like that. I have no explanation for you people, but that has made me smile. Okay, people, the technology works. We have achieved stuff. Lots of random shit as well. Gold nuggets, fucking sand, all sorts of nonsense. But we have it. And amongst those useless things are fish that we can turn into oil for biodiesel. Right, so we need a Twilight Forest base, people. Let's go put down some early blocks. Oh, the lag, the lag. Now, where do we put our base? I suppose it doesn't really matter, does it? This is going to be just a ship, but we need a way up there. Right. Why not right here? There's no reason, we'll just go up this way. No problem. Okay, let's build a little ramp to the sky. I forgot wood, people, I forgot wood, but I've gone back, I've got some, and we are ascending. I'm not sure if this is tall enough. I think it should be, and to be honest, this could be the bottom of the base. This particular ship could be docking on a lower platform of our Project X. I really don't know what we're going to do yet, I just know it's not going to be on the floor. Now, I'm not sure, I've never built a ship before, people. I probably should have started with something I've actually done, but yeah, it can't be too difficult, can it? I'm sure. We'll just build a big wooden ship, and this is going to house all of our biodiesel infrastructure, which is a hefty amount of infrastructure, people. It's not a small setup, so it's going to be a big ship, a very big ship. I'm thinking of having some sort of blimp-type deal with large steam thrusters on the back. I'm not quite sure. Some sails coming off the side. We will work it out. Okay, people, like I said, I've never actually done a ship before, so it doesn't really look too much like one, but it's big. It's big. It's definitely big enough to house our full biodiesel setup. And these are just this is the lower decks. The top deck will be flush with the roof of that structure, and then we'll have the sail and all of the apparatus on top of it. I don't think it looks terrible. Definitely needs some work, but as soon as we get that copter pack, I can go around and detail from the outside. I'm not going to invest all of that time into scaffolding when we're pretty much on the copter pack's doorstep. It would be stupid. Definitely a lot bigger when you get up here. It looks much, much smaller from below, but there we are. No problem. So this, I don't know the anatomy of a ship, so I don't know how to describe it, but I think it's self-explanatory. These are the lower decks, the galley, or where the cannons would poke out, you know? And that's what it looks like so far. Right, so let's give it some Gregtech innards, people. We need a fish farm, and I'm thinking the very bottom deck, because it's going to smell awful. You know, you don't want that next to the captain's lodge, you know? It's ridiculous. Lodge. You can really tell I'm not a seafarer. People, we need a new dry dock. Is it still a dry... I suppose it is still a dry dock. Just because... No one said it. Just because it's fucking 400 meters in the sky. It's still very dry, isn't it? This is a dry dock still. There we are. And we'll use that to access our top deck. Until we find a better way. We're not going to have that ramp there forever, people. Not at all. As soon as we can teleport, we'll do something like that. Or... I don't know, if we were even building bounce pads and bouncing up here or anything really other than that fucking ramp. Right, back to Gregtech, people. Let's see how many fish farms we can squeeze in here. Okay. Not too bad. We can get six in here, I think. Yes, okay, and then 5 traps in each, 30 fish traps, people. I believe we can squeeze in here, and I think those are pretty solid numbers to build a pretty solid foundation on which to build our biodiesel setup. Happy to expand. We have the room at the front and the back of the ship, but for now, let's just work with 30. Okay, so 30 fish traps, people. We have 5 of them, so 25. 25 to make, and also 25 conveyors and all of the piping. Well, that's quite a large batch of conveyors, people. We haven't done that before. Right, let's get it done. Ooh, 50 motors. That's a big batch as well, people. This is like the first big kind of mid-scale project we've done, I think. I would say. I suppose Benzie Boy and Steamy Boy are their own projects in their own right, but in terms of LV, not a bad start. Aha, and there's the 50. Very proud of that. Not too bad. I hope this is all worth it. I suppose we can always find use for conveyors, so yeah, no regrets there. Let's keep going. Ooh, the moment of truth. I don't know why I'm excited. This isn't really not that impressive, but it is a step for me, a step for us. And maybe a lot of you are in the same position and understand that this is quite the mountain we've summited here. And it's actually remarkably easier than it was when we first made our little batch. Perfect. Right, let's get these made, let's get this fish farm set up, and let's catch some fucking fish, people. Now, one thing we definitely don't want in the bowels of our ship is mobs, and I've got a feeling they're going to want to spawn quite badly because we're in the Twilight Dimension. There's not really any places for them to spawn. Very limited cave systems, complete light levels all the time. So basically they're going to want a piece of this at all times, people. Right, I brought a water tank with us because I think that's going to be the most annoying thing to do. We've kind of overdone the space here. I could be a little more efficient, but I think if we just put 5 down like this, perfect. And then that's 30 if we fill them all. No problem, I'm happy with that. Okay, strong foundations, people. It's a good start, and we can replicate this. And I was thinking, this is just one ship. We could have, if we need more diesel, essentially, or more space, more output, we could just have a small fleet of diesel ships, perhaps docking at different areas of the base, that are just essentially there for aesthetics, but they are the engines of the entire base, essentially, pumping biodiesel up and out. Who knows? Who knows? Right. This is tricky. This is going to take a long time, so I'm going to do this, and you can watch, but not as long. Don't worry, I'll speed it up. Oh, people, it works with flowing water. Flowing water, it doesn't even have to be source blocks. Just as long as it's like a river running past it, these things will work. Oh, that makes it easy, and we've got enough water here to finish it all. So only 3 source blocks of water. We just put one here, and the last there. And that covers all 5 traps. Perfect, nice and easy. Let's finish this off. Easy peasy. Right, so now we just have to get all of these pipes on them, and then we'll add conveyors as well. These ones already have the conveyors on them because they're from our test environment. Oh, this is coming together nicely, people. I really hope it works. And I think electrum pipes is hugely overkill, even the tiniest ones, and I think we're using small, so I know. Since we got the witch farm and gold just become a non-factor in the game, it's just changed the whole perspective. I overdid it on the silver gathering, and we have such a glut of it. It's just, yeah, I'm just using it purely because we have so much of it. I am aware that it's, oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry, as I was saying, yes, Electrum may be a little too much, but we have so much of it. If we're looking at its ratio to our tin stockpiles, we're probably looking at 15 to 1, or somewhere close. Which more than anything tells you we're very, very low on tin. But it's just, yeah, I used it because it was available, and we have unlimited gold from the witch farm, so it's just become so abundant, and I love the colour. We're just going to pipe it straight into the center corridor. It's just going to tip below this beam here. We're going to do it nice and easy, and we're going to have it feeding into an extractor, but not before going through a small rudimentary filter system that will take out things like, fuck's sake, like sand, like seaweed, and some more useful things like the occasional diamond or gold nugget. How lucky we are. Look, I am using some small pipe, but yeah, look, Franken pipe, it's a complete mess. Just ignore that; it's going to work perfectly. And if this works, and anyone would like to recreate something similar, just don't do it like this, because it's stupid. Okay, it's no longer just an ugly ship. It's actually got some resemblance of machinery in here. Nothing powered just yet, but we're going to bring a combustion generator, or perhaps two, I'm not sure, but we're going to bring some fuel up as well, and that will kind of kickstart the whole thing until we can ultimately feed the biodiesel back into the system and have it completely self-sufficient. I'm told, and I do understand why, but that biodiesel is renewable in the sense that you don't have to keep filling it with oil. You can achieve the same thing from fish farms like we're building now, or regular farms like seed oil and things like that, working with other crops. Lots of ways to do it, and I do see the favourability versus diesel once you factor in the renewability. I can't speak, it's fucking late. Okay, and keeping in line with our very strict rule that I often break to not look online, let's learn this drop table. Let's just watch this chest, let's do a bit of chest watching. That sounds kind of predatory, but you know what I mean. We're going to watch this and we're going to learn the drop table and work out what filter system we need. So get your popcorn out, people, this is riveting stuff. Okay, not bad, not bad. It does look like there's a few goodies in there we need to account for. No problem, we'll do that. People, that's pretty fast. In fact, I don't really know that for sure because we don't know what sort of backlog there was. I did get the pipes placed pretty damn quick, so I think this is just pretty damn quick, people. Either way, it's better than no oil. Ooh, doesn't it look nice from above, people? Very, very happy with that. No problem. So the next step, we need to go get some power up here and the fluid extractor. I think what we're going to do, people, is be very, very cheeky in the first instance, but very quickly correct our mistake. We're going to pinch all of our LV machines that are required, scurry them up here, and then we will get them working, and we can rebuild them once they're done. You know, we can go replace the ones that we took. No one will notice. What the fuck? I've been here like 2.5 hours. I've just noticed this. There's a little fucking thing on a cloud. Oh, I think is that responsible for the acid rain, or is the acid rain raining on top of it? Because if we can get there, I will check that out. But I'm not going to get distracted, people. I was just pointing it out. It's a future distraction. Right. I have been pissing around with all sorts of item filters, low voltage doo-wopsies and recipe shitstorms. I have no idea what to fucking do here. It's not behaving as I would expect it to behave. It's not intuiting with my very broken and drug-addled brain. Greg, please fix. Hello there, editing me. I know a few things that I didn't know now, and I was in full monologue mode here, explaining how I was some sort of genius who had discovered a huge flaw in the pack. No, not the case. There's a surprise. I'm not quite sure what I was working out. I was trying to put things in the output, and assuming that, look, I was like, oh look, I'm asking for buckets. Why is it allowing everything through? Maybe I should invert it, and I did, and the same outcome, and I'm throwing things in an output slot. Which makes sense. Basically, it wasn't gelling with my brain, and it was someone else's fault because of this. Yeah, this little thing was designed to trick me. I didn't know it was an arrow like going through. Make it blue, because every now and then a very silly person will play this pack, like me. Not like me, like someone else who's silly. And they won't understand that. They won't know it. They won't know it's an arrow. They won't understand. I mean, we got it. Obviously, we got it. We understood perfectly. We're not stupid. But some people are. And I think we should consider that. Fuck those items. I'm smashing up our factory. Fuck it all, people. That's annoyed me a lot. A lot. Anyway, let's go build a ship therapeutically. Okay, unless we get sneak attacked, that should be enough filters. From my calculations and from our experiments, I think that's everything we need with one spare. So we are ready for a sneak attack, don't you worry. Ooh, it's working, people. It's working. I thought it might. I'm getting more trusting in this game. Like I'm seeing, as you know, I'm seeing is believing. I don't care if it's written down or if a million people have experienced it. Until I do, it might as well not exist. It's a flaw in my character. But there we are. I'm very, very happy with this. Now this is most definitely a backlog of shit. Let's just hand feed all of this stuff through as well, and then get a rough idea of how much oil we're generating. Oh yes, and there's going to be lots of copper in this build. Needless copper for the steampunk look. I've been good, people. I've been good, because ideally I wanted bronze. But I've drawn the line. I've drawn the line somewhere, and copper does pop. It pops out. It's a nice colour. I do think bronze would probably look better, but we can probably come up with a decorative option for that. But no problem. So copper pipe for our relatively meagre flow of fish oil. A little excessive, but we will live. Again, I think a little excessive. And I know the reason as well, because I know that this recipe uses 6,000 litres of fish oil in this case at a time, so this tank will not fill. I'm putting it here purely because I don't know how quickly we're going to get this full system set up. This may just sit here for a good 5 or 6 hours, etc. So I will let it fill with fish oil. Okay, strong foundations. I think we're getting a good amount of oil. I'm happy with the flow rate, and I do know the rest of the process is rather slow, so I'm very convinced that fish oil will not be our bottleneck. Brilliant, because typically it would be the seed oil or the fish oil. It's the quantity that's required, as I mentioned, 6,000. That's a hefty amount. No problem. Right, what do we do next? Okay, so we need more deck space, essentially. We're on to the second deck, people. Fun times. Right, brain training. Let's see how good I can do live. Let me try and explain to you what we're doing. IC2 crop farmer, which is going to be farming wheat for us. That will then go into the mixer. A mixer will mix it with dirt, which will make, I think, compost. Compost will then be deposited into a brewery mixed with water to make bio liquid. I don't think that's correct. Bio liquid. Bio liquid will then go into the fermenter to make fermented bio liquid. That fermented bio liquid will then be distilled into methanol, and then it will be reacted with sodium chloride and, oh no, I was so close, something else, to make our biodiesel. I hope you're proud of me, people. I probably got that completely wrong. Oh, I'm really dragging my heels this episode. Really dragging my heels. I'm looking at the time and I do not have nearly the footage that I typically have by this time. So, I could imagine this is going to likely be quite a slow episode, but at least we're starting a new project, and I think we're starting it right. This is not a small endeavour we're embarking on, and again, just one ship. Oh, I may as well use this break in pace to thank you all. I've tried to compile a list of all of you helpful people, and I'll play them on the screen. Look how technical I am. Thank you. If I've missed you off, it's definitely not on purpose, and I will be updating that list, and I really mean it. I would not have a clue what I was doing if it wasn't for you beautiful people. Thank you very much. It means more than I'm able to communicate. Okay, it's farm time, people. I'm actually changing the configuration of the ship a little, because it's easier putting the farm here than it was where I was going to put it. So, right, let's just do it. This is our wheat farm. I'm under no illusion, people, it looks like dog shit, but living on a ship, even a half-built one, is pretty cool actually. I do like it. I'm enjoying the ship, and it's kind of technical as well. It's all filled with gubbins and bits and bobs. Much nicer than a big empty space, I can tell you that much. I think it's the submarine vibes. Oh my god. Oh no, what have I just done? Underwater base. Of course we need an underwater base. I couldn't look at myself in the mirror without us having an underwater base. Oh no, too many projects. Right, let's focus on this dimension for a little bit longer, and we'll keep up progress with the overworld. But oh my goodness, that's the one after, people. We're going to have we're building Atlantis. Oh, Bioshock, fuck. Oh shit, of course we're going to have a Bioshock city, complete with submarines, complete with a whale. Oh my god. Oh fuck, we are going to be busy, and it's as if this mod pack isn't busy enough. But don't worry, people, I'm saving this for the later ages, when there's actually a lot of waiting involved, and there's very little else to do with the time. And the alternative is for me to just check in with you every month or something. I'm not sure how bad it gets towards the end, but pretty bad, certainly if you're not prepared. But we have lots and lots of builds on the horizon, so there'll be plenty of us to do then. We're just going to take this redundant IC2 crop farmer, people. It's not doing anything anymore because we've cut it off. It's unnecessary, and we've got that whole stretch of electrum pipe to reclaim that runs through the entire base. I may replace it with something else because I do like the pipe in there. But there we are. So we have an IC2 crop farmer. We're also going to take the brewery, and we're going to take the fermenter and the mixer. I believe I have a spare mixer already, and we will rebuild the other 3 machines, and I will potentially just leave the brewery and the fermenter alone and leave them up there because they got very specific user cases, and we will give some of our other machines a chance to shine. The forming press has lived its entire life in a chest. I think we should plug that in. There's a few other things as well that we should just give their chance give them a shot in the limelight. You know, we're discriminating hard here. I'm actually really looking forward to getting that copter pack sorted. I think we might tackle that next episode, or potentially the one after. I have a few things planned. But as soon as we get that copter thingy, oh my goodness, the building is going to go up so fast, because gravity is our main enemy. It's not resources, and it's not, you know, sheer want of trying. It's gravity. It's our public enemy number 1, people, and I'm really happy that we're probably going to win the battle against it. Okay. So, only after doing triple digits of these, I've started to think perhaps the crop sticks are not needed for wheat. Okay, so it's growing, so they're not needed. Happy with that. Let's just repeat it. Okay, people, we're building a water solution into our ship here. 4 of those primitive water tanks should absolutely fund this entire biodiesel setup. They're going to be integrated into the actual deck. So I think the only thing we really have to be conscious of is giving them sunlight. So if we are going to have a large blimp or a large balloon keeping this ship afloat, I'll work around it. We'll work it out. If not, they can be moved, we can sort other solutions, but for now we'll just sink 4 of them into the deck. Well, I suppose that's what we would be doing if we had time to. So that, again, that's how we will be starting the next episode, people. I know we didn't actually get a great deal done this episode, did we? But we do have a ship now. Half a ship, a quarter of a ship, less than that. But we have one, and it's ours. It's an asset. We've just pulled out of our collective anuses, people, and I'm happy with that. We're a ship richer, and that's the important thing. Wow. Very slow-paced episode, actually. I'll have to remember to put the little teacup in, so you know. But I've enjoyed this one. I've really taken my time. Like I said, I've had far less footage to play with than is typical. But I hope the slower pace has still been enjoyable, and I hope you like the steps that we've taken into our Twilight base. The fish farm itself is fairly, that's a fairly hefty piece of infrastructure, certainly when you consider all of the conveyors involved, etc. So, some steps were taken, just not strides. But people, thank you for watching. If I missed any one of you off of that list, I will be very disappointed with myself, and I'm almost certainly set myself up for that to happen, because it doesn't feel like there's enough of you on there. But people, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you on the next episode.